Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for being a part of the Pajama Mama Show. Yay! Where we have typical moms and dads fire the boss and hire the kids or fire the job, whichever way they want to do it. But with that in mind, we interview 4, 5, 6-figure earners in the area of online and offline business endeavors, mompreneurs and dadpreneurs, just for you, so you can see it live and in color. They're where you want to be. And with that in mind, on today's show, I have a dynamic diva. Her name is Joy Dawkins, absolutely fabulous in the area of serial entrepreneur. And she just now told me I was allergic to my job. And I absolutely can concur with her. Yay! So what we're going to do is interview Joy today and find out, a little bit more. She's a travel mompreneur. What is that all about? But for right now, our first question is for Joy, like we ask all our mompreneurs. Joy, what made you want to become a mompreneur? Tell us about your beginning in this whole experience of entrepreneurship.
Wow. First of all, thank you, Elon, for even having me on the show. I'm delighted to be here with you. And I have always been an entrepreneur. I think my father raised us to be entrepreneurs. I did go to school. I went to Hampton University. And came back and got a job at Delta, which probably started the travel. I was a flight attendant.
Okay.
And started that, but you know what? Very quickly, I moved into real estate, moved into a lot of different areas where you're in control of your own time.
Yes,
so that's how it started.
Okay, wonderful. So how do we get to the level of, segue into being a mompreneur? Share that with us. But since you had a job, but
right.
You fire your boss.
Right. I was allergic to a job, like you said, allergic. I couldn't do it. And I started in that, but as we went along, I got married, and then the kids came along, and I decided I wanted to be at home with the kids, which can be a vow of poverty. But no, I started with the kids, and someone very special to me said, you know what, just come and look at what I'm doing. Just support me. And Elon, I went to this presentation and I saw pictures of women that looked like me vacationing in Fiji.
Wow.
Yes. And I thought, why not me? So I got started right away.
Do that, right? Definitely. So was this your first, and this is a network marketing business, is that correct?
It was, yes.
Was this your first network marketing venture?
Well, actually it wasn't. I can honestly say I had signed up for others. I can't say that I worked it, but I'd signed up for other things and nothing happened, surprisingly.
Oh, I love that.
Right. So I made that vow, never again. I'm not doing this again. So when I saw this in travel, honestly, I got mad. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to do this.
Right.
And it's been absolutely amazing, Elon. That was about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And my family has been traveling and really making extra money. But about 18 months ago, I was introduced to PlanNet marketing.
Wow. Break that down. So what is, because I know this is going to be the first question in most people's mind, what set PlanNet marketing apart from the other type of, I'm sure you probably looked and did your due diligence at everybody else, because there's a lot of competition out there. What set them apart from you joining with them as opposed with the other network marketing type of travel companies?
Absolutely. Well, we had experienced other network marketing traveling companies, honestly. It was kind of the same team. My mentor before is now the owner of the company. And so what happened was he honestly took the best of everything. What we learned and things that did work, we kept that. Things that didn't, no, that went away. And so it just makes it amazing. And Elon, let me tell you, last year I matched my husband's corporate salary from home.
I love it. Did y'all hear that, ladies and gentlemen? She matched her husband's corporate salary from home. Now, is your husband still working in corporate America?
Well, interestingly enough, that's a great question. No, he's decided to become an entrepreneur as well.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! So you had the bug, and then he joined on force with you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow! And that's just recently.
Just recently, he, as I told you, my father kind of raised us to be entrepreneurs.
Right.
And my father also he's in insurance. So my husband is helping with that as well. So we've just become entrepreneurs.
Wow. And so let me digest that a little bit, because one of the key things that I found to be a challenge for a lot of entrepreneurs is that juggling act of dealing with relationships where one is the entrepreneur and the other one is the job, type of individual. So usually there's a conflict of interest. Unfortunately, I knew it was in my relationship, which propelled me into a divorce situation. It's really hard for us to make that mesh, So how are you able to do that with your husband, and how did that work out for you? Because I'm sure you're going to be helping a lot of mompreneurs and dadpreneurs that are in that same type of situation.
Right. Well, that's how we operated for all this. He was like, go do your thing. And I'm going to do this steady Eddie, and we'll bring it together. And it really worked. I think, honestly, it's really respecting each other and what your passions are, what your talents are, and just understanding that space. Also including him as much as possible. Now, granted, he didn't do the work part of it, but let me tell you, when we took those vacations, when we went to Mexico, he said, I've got to help you with that.
Exactly.
So, just really communicating through that is important.
And I think it also helped that you were successful in that business.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Honestly, it wasn't always like that. In the beginning, I wasn't making a lot of money.
Please talk to us about that, because a lot of people have heard, husband, what are you doing with that thing over there and that hobby, and they're not taking it seriously. Did you have that type of, feedback from your husband? How did that work itself out?
Well, two things. What helped was my commitment. I was very, very serious and consistent with it. We had regular presentations. I was there every week. I was committed to that, and he respected that. I think when you dibble and dabble, and sometimes you do it and sometimes you don't, people don't take you seriously, even your spouse. They don't take you seriously. So if you show, no, this is going to work, I just have to keep doing it, then they respect that.
Right. And so with that in mind, how long did it take you before you started to be successful? Because the average true business, they say it takes 3 years before it gets to the profit arena. So in network marketing, we tend to get into that hypey stuff, boom, a millionaire in 6 months and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
What was your journey like? Was it slow and steady,
Well, understand, when I started this, I was a stay-at-home mom.
Okay.
So an extra $500 was amazing.
Okay, got it.
Right?
Yes,
and so that happened pretty quick.
Wow.
To do that, and then it just built from there. The other advantage, Elon, was because it's in travel, we got to take all of these trips that other companies, those are their rewards. Yes. Those are when you get to a certain level, you get that. Here, you start first day, you're traveling.
Right, that's true. That's true. And then in addition to that, you're getting those discounts, when you travel,
you get perks. Definitely, because as an insider, you get perks and benefits to traveling. Yes.
Yeah. So now, if I understand it correctly, you're a travel agent, okay, which you own your travel business franchise, right? But then also on the other side with PlanNet marketing, you have the opportunity to sell franchises to other individuals that can own their own travel agency. Is that correct?
Correct. It is. I get to book travel. In fact, I'm doing my sister's destination wedding right now. Oh my goodness.
I know.
I don't know exactly how I feel about that, but I'm going to make money on it. And then also I get to share it with others. If somebody else says, hey, I want my own agency, I get to share that with you. I get to earn commission, bonuses, and residuals on that. And it's huge
Wow.
to have both.
Well, one thing that I saw, and I wanted, and this is to keep the main thing. Whenever we are working at home, we have to definitely prepare for our own retirement plan. We have to definitely be the ones in charge of our own insurance and health care and all that kind of stuff. And more importantly, we're in charge of creating a legacy for ourselves. Now, with PlanNet Travel, tell me a little bit about how that's working into your retirement plan and having a legacy for your children. See, a lot of people with a JOB, unfortunately, with these compensation plans that they have, or what do they call those plans at work, those retirement plans, etc., they don't afford you to have what I call the CEO level of real retirement plan, in effect, where they can pass on that residual income onto their family. Tell me, does PlanNet marketing have that available for individuals, and how this is preparing you to build a legacy for your family, for your children?
They absolutely do. As a matter of fact, it was officially announced at our last convention. So once you get to a certain level in PlanNet marketing, and it's not hard to do, your business is willable. So if something, God forbid, happens to you, you can pass it on to your family, your kids, and they guarantee that you will still get your residuals, your weekly income, your monthly income, and the company will really uphold, because you have a network of people that you're supporting. So we'll come together to keep that network intact, to make sure that you can pass this on. So what we're building over here is legacy. It's legacy.
That must make you feel really good, because I'm sure at the back of your mind, whenever we're self-employed, that's the key thing that's really on our mind, that we have a retirement plan for ourselves, and more importantly, that we can pass on something to our future generation. And more importantly, a lot of companies, even the best of them out there right now, they've slashed that opportunity. They're not doing that anymore for their employees. They are forcing them to create their own retirement plan. And that legacy, passing that on from years to years to years, it's extinct now. It's like dinosaurs. It doesn't even exist any longer.
That's true. That's true. Everyone has to start over, which of course puts you behind.
Yes, the 8-ball, definitely, for sure. So let's get back to PlanNet Travel and having your own travel agency at home. What are the pros and cons has that been for you? Being a mompreneur. So during the day, what's your day like? Are you booking travel during the day? Then at nighttime or whatever, going out and sharing this opportunity. How do you do it? Being a work at home mom, when do you find time to be able to share your business opportunity?
Well, it's organization, and that's a learned thing. You got to organize. And honestly, Elon, I schedule everything.
Okay.
I have an alarm in my phone. It's time to pick up the kids for carpool.
Okay, got it.
Because you get caught up and you could be doing something and you got to make sure, they're not sitting on the curb waiting for you. But I schedule everything. And because it's hours, though, you get to plan it. So I know if my husband is busy during the day during this, I might pile in some things that, won't conflict, and I can focus on that. Or if I know he's going to be home on Friday, hey, I'll schedule in a lunch appointment. And that appointment could be with my husband, but everything is scheduled. Of course, we're multitaskers, so you're doing one thing,
right? Okay.
doing something else.
With the house cleaner the next, with the barber the next, and with the maid, and then with the financial planner of the household. So yeah, we know how to wear a lot of hats in our household. So yes, we kind of develop an art for that.
Awesome. And the last thing I would say is I had to learn how to delegate. Sometimes as moms, we want to do everything and we want it just a certain way. And I learned I can't. If it's something I can delegate, if it's something the kids need to do, if it's something my in-laws can help me with or my parents or something, I will definitely humble myself and ask for the help.
Wow. And with that in mind, what, so that's the part about the juggling as far as now how about the booking of the travel? Is that for you to do? And do you travel more often than you normally would do?
Oh yeah. I definitely travel more often. I am very selective about my travel clients. Now, this is just my thing because it's your own business. So you can handle it the way you want to. I kind of have this rule, if I'm not going to earn $300 in commission or more, then you just need to go to my website. And that's fine. You can go online and book all by yourselves, and I can earn the commission. But if it's more than that, I have specific clients that I work with that understand my own little picadillos with it, and know that, oh, maybe she didn't get that back. Let me send her a reminder. Oh, yes. Okay. But it's fun. The last booking I did was a family, and they went to St. Lucia. All inclusive. Yes. It was a adult couple, and then their adult daughter went, and it was fabulous. And I think I earned about $700 commission for that.
And how did you find that particular client?
Somebody I knew.
Okay.
Somebody I knew. They said, wait a minute, you're in travel.
Wow. Excellent. So you definitely got the word out. And with that in mind, last question is that, trying to marry both of the business opportunity portion and the travel portion and the like, what do you think is the best part as far as PlanNet is concerned?
As far as what? The last part?
Is concerned. What's the best part?
What's the best part? Well, I really like the residual income. That's the best part.
Making money while you're in your PJs and while you're sleeping. Yeah.
Right. I like to say my bunny slippers. Going to the mailbox in my bunny slippers.
Exactly. Cool part. Yes. And so if you had advice to give to other, because it seems like you did insurance, you were a attendant,
flight attendant. Yep.
In addition to that, you were into network marketing. Seeing that you've been in like various types of businesses, what would you suggest for other women to do? Trying to manage. I mean, as far as career wise, when you're a mom, what's the best career wise to get the optimum type of experience? Being a mom.
Right. And of course, this wasn't all at the same time, but, kind of assess where you are. I would say kind of follow your heart a little bit, assess where you are right now and look into it. I mean, I love to travel because I don't know how you can not love to travel and explore. And then if you can do it better for less, and then if you can share it with other people and make residual income, for me, it makes sense. But find your passion, I would say, and start working on it. And once you make those steps, it is true that, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And you'll have people like Elon who are doing this doggone thing and making it happen. And you'll have them that step into your life and say, hey, let me help you along the way, because this is definitely a team effort.
Wow. That is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I'm just so glad that, you shared this information, because everybody has like this big, fantasy, thinking that, it's going to be hard to do that, internet marketing, especially if you're a mompreneur. But you think that this one, out of all of your endeavors that you've ever done, this kind of fits your best experience to have your cake and
absolutely.
Raise a family, as well as be able to bring in what I call living wage income.
Listen, my daughter cannot wait to turn 18 because she is already in. She's like, I got to be 18 first.
How old is your daughter?
She will be 16 this summer.
What, girl, you look good! Oh my God, you're young and up there. Oh my goodness, I would never think. You look like you're in your 20s. Lord.
Oh, thank you.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Good for you.
Yeah, she's 16.
Awesome. And that's good though, because you're instilling within her the entrepreneurial spirit So
Right.
like your dad did to you, it's contagious.
Right.
I always tell people success is contagious. They start to see that and they want to join you too.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Well, Joy, thank you so much for being on our show today. We really appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to find out more information about PlanNet marketing and Intel travel, just PM me, inbox me your email address, and we'll get that information to you right away. This gives you an opportunity to, number one, make money. How would you like to get paid to travel? Save money when you travel. Build residual income that's making money while you're sleeping or celebrating Mom's Day. And in addition to that, this gives you opportunity to build a legacy for your family. So when you're not here, you can pass that on generations upon generations, because PlanNet marketing is going to be around for centuries.
Absolutely.
And why not you benefit from it too? So if you don't have a legacy plan, well, we've got a plan for your legacy. With that in mind, you contact the Pajama Mama. And Joy, we will see you at the top of the top of Cha-Ching Ching. We will see you at the bank. Bye-bye for now. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Great job.